What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. Today we are fixing Bailey's suspension. We're putting in these coilovers. I don't know, what brand are they? BC Racing Coilovers.
BR series.
Bruh. Do you want to explain why we have to change your suspension over?
It's fucked. Both rear shockers have completely gone. Every time the suspension collapses, it smashes on my chassis. You don't want that. An excuse, I have to buy coilovers.
So basically, he bought the car secondhand and it came with lowered springs and king springs. Came with king springs. Basically, from the start, they were rooted because the car was on a bit of an angle. There was one side that you could like fit your hand under in between the wheel and the guard, and then the other side you couldn't at all. So that's how big of like a lean it was. So this is well overdue. It should be a big improvement.
Note to self, if you're ever taking off your wheels, break the nuts first. Otherwise, when the car's up, the wheels just keep spinning on the front. All good now. One of those.
Ready?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's the wheel speed sensor. That's the brake line. Take them off. Unscrew these. Folds down. And then just simple tooth bolts, take it out. Not really, but
Yep, simple as that.
soon find out.
So we can't get one of those bolts off. It's seized up. Tried heaps of stuff, can't get it off, so I'm gonna wait for my brother to get home to see if he has any solutions to it. For now, we're just gonna work on the back ones because we can't get the other front one off either. We'll get there because they haven't been undone in so long. Yeah, so let's just try and get to the back ones and see what we can do. What a pain in the ass to get to. Whoa, what's this?
Going for an interview,
An interview.
then back at the car, and being more frustrated.
So I gotta drive Bailey to go to this interview meeting thing. Yeah, we'll just lower your car down.
Just slap the wheels on.
We will come back to this later.
This is a pain.
Well, we're making progress on the rear.
Yeah.
It's just the
rears, it's easier because only one bolt and easy to get to.
front. Yeah, like we got one off, but we can't get the other one off. Time to wait. Brought some snacks. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Giving me the job.
But do you want the job?
Yeah, so he was talking about times I can come in to check it out.
Got ourselves some refreshments.
Subway.
Some Subaru. It's national? World? National?
Sandwich
Something
Day?
like that. Something sandwich day. So we got one of these for free. So
Yeah.
that was pretty sick. Done.
Shit! Because it was still compressed a bit.
Thought you had that.
I thought I had this in it. It fucking just chomped.
Do you know what that's sitting on?
Metal. Ew. Ew!
Oh, oh poor Betty.
Ow!
Look at that.
Jesus.
That was smart. Anyway, it's out. Pull it out. Oh. Oh. In with the new.
Pack up the Subway.
Yeah, Subway, eat fresh. That.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how's the difference?
It's like half the size.
It's lovely.
It is. Rightio, so we've taken off suspension down there, but because the top of my coilovers don't have adjustable camber on the top, I have to bought these. Where are they? In the box, I'm pretty sure. These things. And now I got to put the lower control arm and the track arms in, which basically allow me to adjust the camber of the wheel. So you put these in, which you can adjust the camber slightly, only a little bit offset, so the wheel can slowly bend into the guard. So yeah. How you going, Adam?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Give me my freaking impact tree.
Yeah, it's still striking me with that nut. It's bloody...
Not coming off.
It's stuck on there.
So the camera ran out of space, but you guys saw the massive bar that we were using, and that ended up breaking the nuts. So it's actually off. It's still on the car, haven't taken it off yet, but the nuts will undo. Finally, it's now, what, 6:15?
Yep.
6:15. We started at like 1:30. Haven't put a single coilover in yet.
Taking one out.
Yeah, we've taken one out, but not one is in at all. But I'm gonna take out the front one because that's been pissing me off for the longest. So I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, this bolt is just manky. Don't know if you can see that, but all like the white stuff in the middle, that's all just like coming off. You can see it's on the end of my thumb there. How is the size difference between the stock and the new?
We have finally put the suspension on, coilovers, on half the car. But we're currently trying to take off the track arms. I can't remember which they are. I'm not sure if I can get that in there. Anyway, Adam's currently trying to get the track arms off. Got the first one in on the front. But yeah, taking our time. But we're getting it done several hours later.
7 o'clock and we are just finishing half of it.
We just needed the manpower because we have to break a bar, that massive metal pole to undo the rocks.
We wouldn't have been able to do it by ourselves. I just wait for Sam.
Yeah. So they cracked it on, got it off and helped us out. Thank you.
This back one is completely on except for one bar because one bolt was stuck and we had to go down and buy some WD-40. We got that now, so we're just waiting for the WD-40 to take effect, and that other, the driver's side one is in. But as we were eating our Mickey D's and standing here looking at it, we realized that we messed up. We put it in the wrong way round. Yeah. Basically, these coilovers have camber adjustment in the front, and obviously that is not the right way because that R has to be facing this way so you can slide it back and forth.
Just gotta basically take it off and just spin it. So like, we can still keep these bolts connected. Just gotta undo these, lower it, and the top half can spin, and we can just put it back in place.
It's getting later now, it's like 8:30. Yeah. This has taken a lot longer than what it should have. But that's fine, because we didn't know what we're doing, and we've been working it out as we go, so really it's not too bad. We've actually figured it out. So yeah, little update. Just trying to get it done before midnight. So that is why I haven't been filming as much, but there hasn't really been much to see. We've just been doing the same thing over and over on each wheel. So these 4 bolts there, undo them with an Allen key, and then you can move the strut back and forward and do them back up, and then that will obviously change the angle of your wheel. And we didn't even think about this when we were putting that one in, because we just wanted to get that one done, because that was really annoying. So we just chucked it in and then realized that these were facing that away, which is incorrect. So this bolt was an absolute bitch, which is the reason why we went and bought WD-40. But we've got it. Nearly got it. It was rooted. All of the coilovers are done. We're literally just doing the final bits. Putting in the trim back in, because obviously you have to take it out to get to the rear ones. Basically, the part that probably ended up taking the longest, apart from the seized bolts, was the little links and stuff under the car. They took a while. Put the rear trim back in, put the wheels back on, and lower the car, and see how it sits. It's going to sit a little bit higher than what it will because they're brand new coilovers, so you have to let it sit. And the ride is going to be really harsh because we've been told to set it to hard for a couple weeks.
Yeah. If you set it to soft straight away, the springs don't have no compression whatsoever, and you just bottom out when you hit a bump.
Excited to see what this will be like. It's our first coilovers, really. None of us in our friendship group or anything have had coilovers, so that's
none of our friendship groups are really into cars.
Well, the car friendship group.
Car friendship group. I'm the only one that does stuff.
That's because you spend money. I spend money on this stuff. This is where my money goes. Well, would you look at that? New coils are in. Woo! The car's sitting a little bit higher than what it was, which is what we expected, because we didn't change the height of the coils when they came in, and they're still on like full hardness, whatever. We made the fronts to the max camber because it didn't change it that much, but it made it look a little bit nicer. Probably went from like this to like this.
Yeah, it's
really not much.
It's slightly.
Yeah, like As you can see, if you look down here, it's just very, very slight camber, which looks good. It is now 10:45 at the night times, and we're just finishing, and we started at 1 in the afternoon. So pretty slow going, granted that we had a couple of breaks in between, but that is fine. I reckon we go for a drive. Cold start for the boys. Doesn't even sound that cold. Yeah, they still look sick. Never get old.
They were like instant recoil.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah, so my driveway is super bumpy, and that is how we just tested it out then, and we're going up it and we're like, oh. So we are just dampening the coilovers by like 10 notches because the ride is ridiculously hard. But yeah, so far the car has already started to sit down a little bit more, and it's looking real nice, especially in the back. I reckon the back looks real nice at that height. The front's still got a little bit more to go, but I reckon it'll get there because it's a bit heavier. Scraped more on that.
Scraped more.
But it definitely wasn't as harsh though.
No.
Scrape.
Hey, dude.
See you, dude. That is going to do for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Catch you guys there.